Rocket side by side. Let's see.
Yo, it's Marlon. I'm a Rocket. Fuck.
W Duo. W Duo.
Yo, it's Marlon. I'm a Rocket, and you're watching our side by side on Sparq.
Rocket, one of the best cameramans in the streaming game, I think, my opinion. But Lazy's cameraman is a great one as well. Which one? They have all their own talents, but I've been watching Marlon the longest, so I know Rocket is a diehard. He does everything. So shout out to Rocket as well.
Where is the cameraman at? Where's Rocket at, bro? What's good, broski? Rocket.
I remember this.
Hold it real quick.
I watched this live.
Let's get gang go.
I remember
yes, sir,
this.
Rocket, man. You ready, bro? What? Is there? Okay, shit, bro. W Rocket, man. Check, man, tall as hell, boy. I appreciate it, my boy. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah.
So what was your thoughts first meeting Rocket?
Just like I said, just tall as hell. And just got straight to work. Yeah, pretty much. To work. I mean, it wasn't much talking. That was pretty much it. Went straight into a basketball hoop session, and the rest is history, pretty much, right?
Yeah, and the whole reason that clip went kind of crazy is because everyone was like, "Damn, he went straight to work." Like, but that's why I was there. Yeah,
Is there what he was there to do? But yeah, I mean,
He's very
it went viral,
introverted,
so
I think.
I'll take it. Yeah, no, it's just a win-win.
Yeah.
It was just emotional because I think when I first started, I said I'd go for myself that I would win this award like this year. Actually, I think I said this year. I'm pretty sure, like very early on. And I was waiting for nominees, and I got nominated, and then it was emotional. It was a big moment for me, yeah.
This is go-to move, the Dougie.
That day in Atlanta, I think it was probably top 2 streams we did the whole marathon.
Absolutely. I think the craziest vibe in Atlanta. We were supposed to be there for maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, and I pulled up to the house. I was knocking on the doors, and everybody was asleep. Tyler came out, and it was raps. But it was funny.
This was one of the last marathon moments, I believe.
They always be dancing and shit, and then I mean I be dancing too. People don't really know that, you know what I mean? But I do it like in the beginning of my streams, and then they threw me in the circle, and I had to show me this, what's up real quick. Yeah.
This happened earlier today in downtown St. Paul's. Twitch star Marlon.
Yeah, it was crazy. The marathon was crazy.
Garcia, making a surprise visit
W
to St.
streams
Paul's today. The popular streamer stopped by JL Beer's restaurant.
That was insane. I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy.
Crowd of young fans and leaving downtown
Sioux Falls.
But it also created a bit of chaos for others as traffic swell Phillips outdid. Marlon is best known for his Just Chatty and IRL streams.
Such a bot. IRL.
Just chatting.
Such a bot.
Him up close. Quite a day in downtown Sioux Falls today.
I don't know what we were supposed to do in Sioux Falls at all.
No, nothing.
I think we just walked around. We had like a few hours there, and it was like, I didn't know what I thought about it. And then we walked into this restaurant, and I popped out, and it was just like they shut down the street. Like cops had to pull up.
We had like
crazy stream.
15-year-olds in cars driving beside us.
Yeah.
The fuck out.
Yeah. Cops came into the restaurant. Like there was like 4 cops escorting me. It was crazy. But it was good. It kind of showed that, you know, what I'm doing is going the right direction, I think, if I could have that big of an impact in that small of a town. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, there wasn't much going on in the town.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's also why I think it happened. Because ain't shit going on there. You know what I'm saying?
After the Europe trip, I kind of became numb to all that. Because it was pressure pretty much everywhere we went.
Facts, yeah.
And before we had security for
Oh
the
yeah,
entire marathon.
the Europe marathon, I guess. That was a crazy one as well. And there was a moment that he realized, God damn, I really made it.
Before we had security, I was the one that had to like kind of like herd people.
He was basically, yeah.
I had to like keep people away from.
It was basically cameraman and security at the same time, to be honest, for a decent amount of time. So,
I mean, that wasn't fun, but I think at this point I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
Was it the tryout with the soccer players?
Yo, I really cooked his ass.
With the football players?
I don't know. Because I had the hand in my pockets. I'm chill.
Oh, that's what he.
Yeah, you know.
And he just ate shit at the end.
No, he did. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was actually there to play lacrosse for the first time.
Oh,
Somehow I
lacrosse.
ended up 1v1 in this ball, and I mean, yeah, you see what happened. Like,
When he pulled up, he won into 1v1.
he did. It was instigating for sure.
It was instigating.
He was. It was fun though. It was cold, but I mean, I've played sports since I was like 4. That was my main sport, and then I feel like I've tried every sport, literally every sport I think, but lacrosse. But yeah, I mean, sports is a big part of my life. I think it's a big part of my content as well, and it's fun. It's fun for me.
I played a little bit of football, a little bit of rugby, but never for very long. Never for very long.
We done some 1v1 with Rocky versus another cameraman, you know, but
Yeah, there was that one clip.
Yeah.
Destroyed Drew.
Yeah, he did. He did. Just want to put that out there. Yeah.
Basketball. And I'm never going to play him again, so I have a 100% win rate.
Exactly.
It's over.
It's winners over here, bro. That's it. Damn. Favorite thing about Rocket? Probably that I think he's very similar to me when it comes to stuff off camera. I feel like so. I think that translates to on camera, and it makes just everything easier because I feel like he understands me. You know, I'll say that. Right?
Yeah, no, that's valid.
Makes sense.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Some
I just
like
get
a
along
best
with
friend.
Marlon. It's the same sort of thing, you know? It's the same sort of thing. It's not a lot has to be said.
Facts.
It's you know, some people are uncomfortable with silence, but like, for example, in Europe, we would rap stream and then we would just both shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, we
Just chill.
yeah, just hang out.
You bobbing.
Yeah.
Just what best friends do. You just chill in each other's company, just watch a video or just be chilling with each other, and that's good enough. So basically they're just like, they work together, but they are best friends as well.
But when we do speak, we get along great.
Yeah. I would say definitely stressful, but like a good stress where, you know, I had to work with my whole team. Honestly, I was still streaming while planning it. Most of it, like, so it was like kind of, and also I'm gonna be honest, it came together pretty fast because there's some inconveniences that happened where I almost like cut it and just didn't do it at all. Ended up putting it all together in probably like a month.
Yeah.
Literally a month. And that's with bus, that's cameras, that's content, that's every state, fitting that into 20 days because then I had to go straight from there to another place that I had to be at. So it's like, it was a rush, but I think it turned out perfect.
You wrapped it in 28 days.
Yeah.
You had maybe 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
And then you immediately had another commitment.
Yeah, literally right after.
So people thought you were taking a break.
But I wasn't.
Straight back to
Straight back to where I was.
I'm
you have to
curious about this.
be sane. You have to be not annoying. It's pretty simple. You just have to have like a simple understanding of how cameras work. You got to have faces on screen. People love seeing faces. You got to keep moving a lot of the time. So sometimes conversations you swap between the people. Sometimes they're wide shot. I think it's all just about feeling it out, and it's just like being a fly on the wall, you know, but an engaging fly.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of got it because I just like knew people,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, I can't speak exactly for him, but like certain requirements, I don't know if there is because streaming is still so new. So it's not like you can just sit there and search how to be a cameraman.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I think most cameramen with that we know, at least in our group, in our circle, is that they've just got it, the job,
And then they ran with it.
and they just ran with it. But like, it's all random.
Yeah,
Like, it's literally all random.
When I started, I knew fucking nothing. Like I didn't know how to set up like toolkit stuff.
nothing.
I knew nothing about
Just-
extreme keys, all of that, like RTMP.
Go as you work.
But now-
Learn as you work. That's the best way to learn. How do you say that in English? I don't know how to say it in English, but just do what you learn. And by doing it, you learn much faster than reading it and stuff. Just reading it, or you need to, how do you say that? Bring it in practice, in reality.
Now, like when we got the phone, I set it up in probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, in the beginning, I knew more than he did, obviously, because I've been doing it myself. But like now, I mean, I'm be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't really have.
I don't remember, yeah. I think for me, I think key is to be able to know your content and be yourself when you do it, so that people watch it just for you. And if you can like really perfect that craft while being creative, having good ideas, being consistent, then I think anybody can be the best, really.
Okay. Facts. What is it like going from 80k followers to 4 million followers, and what comes with fame you didn't expect?
Ooh. We talked about this before a little bit.
Yeah, we have.
Well, first of all, going from that amount to now what I'm at now is crazy. I think it's a lot of hard work, dedication. Also, obviously a blessing from God, but I think the biggest part of becoming where I'm at now that I didn't really understand at that time was that people will is it what it's called again?
Yeah.
Dehumanize you?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like,
Because you're like an
we talked about
object.
this before, but you know, you can do a certain thing or mess up or whatever it is, like any other person could do, but just because you do it, now it's very blown out of proportion, it's everywhere, like this, that, and the other. So I think getting used to that and like dealing with this part is probably the biggest thing.
I love Drew.
That's
Who are your top 3 favorite cameramen?
I love Drew.
That's a great
Drew,
question.
that's what I said
Drew's
in the
my
beginning.
top favorite cameraman by far.
You're putting that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm putting it on one. I mean, it sucks to rate them, you know. They're all goated.
Nah, facts.
They're all great.
Numbered.
Yeah, okay. So then Drew.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, yeah. Whoa. I'm gonna say 4. I could probably go forever. I like Drew, I like Lays, I like John, and I like Laser.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen Laser in a bit,
The
but
face camera,
oh,
man.
that good.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, Drew is goated, I'm being
Drew's goated. Drew's goated, and like he's so goated that like even our team calls to Drew for help sometimes.
Fact.
You know,
Ah.
in fact, he's just like really,
Yeah.
he's very talented.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
But I would say if there's a GOAT right now, I would say Rocket, obviously.
Oh, I think it's a Drew.
But if I were to say like from everybody's perspective, I would go Slips, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But I've never.
Oh,
met
that's
Next, we've never met Slips, so
Beats
I mean, I can't tell
cameraman?
personally, but
yeah,
from what I've seen, Slips for sure.
he's like the most
Versatile?
revered cameraman.
Yeah.
if that's the word.
Yeah.
Everyone loves him.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the streamers?
All time? Or like, okay. No order, Speed, Kai, and Aiden.
Makes
I
sense.
don't think we've ever argued.
I don't think we've ever argued, to be honest. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I've seen other cameramen and streamers argue and stuff, and it's like you spend so much time with a person. Of course, you're gonna argue. Of course, you're gonna have disagreements. But I think it's pretty much clear. Like if Rock comes to me with something, it's more like you should try to do this, try to do that, and I'll be okay, yeah, you're right, and then we tweak it. But it's never like a fight or argument or like it's just discussions, I would say.
No.
But yeah.
Since I first started working with Marlon, I've always had the philosophy, and we've talked about it. We talked about it ages ago, but I hope that it's still understood. It's not my platform. It's like even if there is creative differences, it doesn't matter because it's not my platform.
Yeah.
And I have like so much respect for the fact that he built his own platform and like he built it and it's his. So I would never try to overstep or
W Rocket though, he understands, but it is not wrong to like give your input as well, of course.
cross any sort of boundary that would cause a disagreement like that, you know?
Yeah. I will say, I mean, I think we both answer this, but I think my biggest advice would be finding someone that you can actually become friends with and close with off camera, because if you're not, I think it will show energy wise.
Yeah.
Like through the lens. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll probably say that.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I think that's the bottom line. I think it's important to remain professional when the cameras are on and, you know, understand what you're there to do. And
Yeah.
not try to do anything less or anything more, you know?
Also, I will give one advice. I think some people, which we've seen in a lot of cases, the cameraman try to become the streamer. like through the
exactly what I'm
lens.
saying.
Exactly, that's what you mean, right?
Exactly what I'm saying.
It's like I think the streamer and cameraman gotta have a bond where they know, like
Good
sometimes
dynamic.
we do streams. I mean, actually, a lot of times you stream with me, but like he knows exactly when he should like tap in and say certain stuff and like
Sure.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I can answer that exact question, but I would say that, yeah.
Equipment. The
This is the
30K
TVU
bag.
That is the
I think that's the biggest investment a streamer can make, I think.
heart and soul, I think.
Nothing gets done without this bag.
Yeah. TVU.
It's worth a redacted amount of money.
Yeah.
Camera.
We haven't
Ooh,
been
what
using
lens
this
that?
as much.
There's the
We have not actually.
Sony
FX3?
FX3 with a lens that I don't even.
FX3. I wanted to buy that one in Dubai. I was in Dubai and it's cheaper over there than over here in the Netherlands. I wanted to buy that one, but it was all sold out. So I never bought it. But I got the CVE10 Mark II instead. It's a great camera, but if this goes well, all goes well, I'm gonna upgrade to FX3.
even know, but I think it's like 16 to 35 millimeter, so I can go wide, I can go tight.
Yep.
Very flexible,
Yep. Batteries.
But what was the
16 to
lens?
35 lens, I don't even know, but I think it's like 16 to 35
1635. I think I have like, let me see what I have. I have the 17 to 40 millimeter Sigma. For anybody wondering, I got the Sony CVE10 Mark II and the Sony lens Sigma 1740 millimeter 1.8 DG DC 1.8 DC.
millimeter, so I can go wide, I can go tight.
Yep.
Very flexible,
Yep. Batteries.
They go in here, they charge on here. It's very simple. That was the most stressful part of marathon for me. Like I would batteries.
What's that? Batteries?
Millimeter, so I can go wide, I can go tight.
Yep.
Very flexible,
Yep.
Tools 2X Micro Series V-mount battery charger kit.
Batteries.
Okay.
Batteries. They go in here, they charge on here. It's very simple. That was the most stressful part of marathon for me. Like I would wake up and freak out as if I would wake up and I would be like, did I forget to charge the batteries?
If that was the case, then we'd be cooked.
Then we would absolutely be fried. So we were put on by a lot of other streamers for this. It's so much easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. We should have probably started off with that, but
We really should have. You had to skip a couple steps. You went right to the. Oh, I was trying to remember what the name of the other camera that we started with that we lost.
Live view, no?
No. That's the.
Oh, I think it's a G. Was it a G7X?
Yes.
Well, it was, right?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to it.
Me neither.
I wanted to put it in a display case.
Yeah.
But
I know.
tragic. But
that was the
Samsung
first one,
S25 Ultra. That's what people use.
Yeah.
Power bank.
Portable batteries. These used to be way more important.
Way more.
W Bianca in the house. W Bianca, W
I don't
Jenny.
really know, but I think it's very important if you stream a long time. You gotta have batteries on deck. Keycord. You gotta charge this with
Appreciate it. Janet the GOAT.
this. Like just a lot of charging shit. I mean, I don't know how to try. It's a lot of
It's a lot of charging. I think there's a lot of constantly evolving parts for equipment because we used to use these. Well, I used to use these to charge the camera while I was shooting back. So I would have the HDMI to bag, and then I would also have cable to
Where are you guys from?
battery, and I was just constantly battling a bunch of cables.
Yeah.
But for this setup, it's just like so
simple. Yeah.
there's no cables,
It's like plug and play.
literally. And then all the regular specs. We've got microphones, either shotgun or DJI clip-ons, just depending on where we're at, what we're doing. Yeah.
Facts. And then the biggest and most important part, let me tell y'all, okay?
Chat.
Okay, you gotta have chat.
You gotta have chat.
I'm a chat demon, as someone like to say. Don't go more than, I would say, 15 seconds without looking at chat.
It's ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous. It is, and it's generally addicting. So yeah.
Sometimes we'll be in like places with other people, and you'll be like, we'll be in a conversation on stream in churches.
It's actually bad. That's bad. That's bad. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that at all.
Some shit that other cameramen don't really do, but I do is I have a
I'ma check it
tripod on
out.
my camera all the time.
After this.
Yeah.
It just makes the grip easier. Your hands hurt less. You can set it up easier.
Facts.
Nobody does that.
Facts.
And then they see me do that, and then they steal my swag.
Facts. Because you gotta understand, when it comes to swag, we got it. I didn't tell you that real quick.
And then this is probably the last piece that's worth showing. Besides camera batteries, we always had a lot of camera batteries on there. But this is a little snapper.
Yeah.
It's like a GR3X Rico.
And that's not for, well, we have when we stream, but like
Happen when you
he
Photography.
takes it, like he takes pictures basically so I can post on other
All his Instagram photos.
yeah, Snapchat, all that stuff. It's right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that 1 million+ likes on every post and shit, like that's where I give her like,
Yeah. They all my likes.
yeah.
40K, damn.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Equipment done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too much, but
No, it's really not too much when
Yeah.
you look at it like this.
facts.
Well, I took away all the cables.
Yeah, sure.
The cables make it really unwieldy.
True.
Yeah. But yeah.
W.